ball by
Alexis Dabala leading the Spartans.
Snap to Escobar. Jay Escobar.
Jay run, Jay run, slides in with a leadoff triple.
Backhanded by McKay with a big winner by McKay.
Lakewood Youth Sports presents the 10 through 11-year-old boys basketball 2025 championship featuring the DeVal Heat versus the Mayfair Lakers. Hi everybody, J.R. Ibarra along with our City TV crew bringing you all the action tonight. Let's have a look at the lineups.
Drew Kane, number 24.
Jackson Donnelly, number 7.
Jaden Guzman, number 4. Joel Moreno, number 21.
Manolo Aronce, number 32.
Ewell Stitt, number 35.
James Turner, number 2.
Head coach, Eddie Stitt, Heat.
Mayumi Advincula, assistant coach.
My name is Alexander Chavez, I'm number 5.
My name is Nathan Gaviria, and I'm number 23.
Aaron Lomas, number 7.
My name is Jeremiah Rosales, and I'm number 30.
Hi, my name is Daniel Science, and my number is 8. My name is Cesar Sanchez, and I'm number 1.
My name is Giovanni Gaviria, and I am the head coach for the Mayfair Lakers.
Daniel Rosales, I'm the assistant head coach for the Mayfair Lakers.
Well, it's the Heat taking on the Lakers here in the City of Lakewood championship matchup for the 10 through 11-year-old boys, and the Heat will start off controlling the tip. Inside pass, just like that, already stolen away by the Lakers. Gaviria puts it up long, no good. So we're early here in the first half of play in this championship matchup. Glad to have you along with us here on City TV. Beautiful evening for basketball here in the great city of Lakewood. Stitt puts up the ball and looks like he may get fouled in the process of shooting. That'll be the first foul of the night. We'll send Stitt to the line for the first time this evening. So it looks like Elijah Light will get called for the first infraction of the night as Stitt to the free throw line for the first time tonight. We were scoreless early here in the first half of play. Nice touch by Stitt. Makes it a 1-point advantage. And Stitt trying to make himself perfect from the free throw line, and he does. Nicely done. So Stitt giving the Heat a 2-point advantage. Lakers now on offense. Right at about the 3-point line. Rebound up and in. Nicely done. Great rebound and return there by Jeremiah Rosales. We're tied up at 2. Stitt just going to slowly bring things down into the front court. Takes it inside the key. Nice drive. Puts it up left-handed and in. Nicely done. Great touch by Stitt. On the transition now. Inside layup attempt. Looks like we may get a foul. Donnelly. Excuse me, it was Lomas on the drive. So now the Lakers to the free throw line for the first time on the evening. Aaron Lomas to the line. We're tied up at, we're at 4-2 now in favor of the Heat. Lomas puts it up, can't get it to drop. So Lomas trying to draw the Lakers within 1, and he does. Nice touch by Aaron Lomas for his first point of the night. 4-3 your score. Heat once again with Stitt leading the offense here. Gets double teamed. Once again, moves to his left. Turnaround shot, puts it up and in. That's his 6th point of the night. So it's a 3-point advantage here for the Heat. Lakers come around. And just like that, a rebound by Aronce. Stitt once again. Going to set things up here for the Heat. Looking to his left side. Gets it knocked away. Takes it over to Aronce, who puts it up and in off of the board. That's his first points of the night. So it's an 8-3 advantage now in favor of the Heat. And just like that, a timeout taken by head coach Gaviria. 8-3 is your score. So the Lakers kind of group things together here, trying not to allow the Heat to get any further with that 5-point advantage. Rosales now with the basketball. Across the court. Sanchez puts it up right at the 3-point line. Rebound. And up, backing in. Nice touch there done by Lomas. His third point of the night. So Lakers trailing by 3 early here in the first half of play. Stitt once again. Gets it knocked away momentarily. Odonse. And whistle on the play, and it looks like the Heat may have been out of bounds. Unfortunately, Guzman forced on the turnover. So Lakers will get the basketball, trailing by 3. Lomas will take it into the front court. Right at the 3-point advantage, does not get it to drop, and we have whistle underneath the basket. We may have another opportunity here for Lomas to get to the free throw line, and he does. So Stitt comes up with his first foul of the night, second team foul overall. Lomas off the line for the second time for the evening. Can't get that one to drop. Has one free throw earlier, just a couple of minutes ago, and we already have some switching out of players for the Heat. So coming into the game now will be Turner along with Kane. Looks like Donnelly as well will be in for the Heat. Lomas sinks that one. So now it's just a 2-point advantage here for the Heat. Stitt once again, just slowly controlling the tempo for the Heat offensively. On the drive, puts it off the board and in. Nicely done. Already 8 points on the night here for Stitt. Off the top of the backboard, Stitt gets the ball. Now it's a quick transition by the Heat. Stitt on the drive, by himself, puts it up and in. 6-point advantage here now for the Heat. It looks like he gets fouled in the process. So the basket will drop, and Stitt gets the opportunity to make it a 3-point play. Already 10 points on the night here for Stitt. Trying to make it 11. Nice touch. 13-6 your advantage by the Heat. Lakers will now transition. Lomas gets it knocked away, and a stolen ball by Stitt. On the drive, pulls up, no good. Gets his own rebound on the turnaround, and under the basket, it will count. So Stitt gets to the free throw line, and for the second time, was able to get the shot to drop, so trying to make it a 3-point play once again. Looks like Stitt was maybe attempting to try to get a rebound off of that. Lomas. Ball gets worked around. Rosales on the drive, puts it up on the layup and in. Nicely done. Now makes it a 15-8 advantage by the Heat. And the Heat once again going to take a timeout here on the court. And it's the Heat leading this one early here in the first half of play. So early here in this contest, Stitt has done a fantastic job of helping to control the offense here for the Heat. He is your leading scorer by far. Great ball handler. Nice turnaround shot and in. Shot will count as well. So the shot will count. He's trying to make it a 3-point play on this one. Momentarily almost had his own rebound, and it looks like it was touched there by Lomas. So Stitt will inbound the ball. Almost stolen away. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Should be advantage here to the Heat. Turner will inbound over to Stitt. Stitt momentarily gets double team. Drops it over to Kane. Gets the ball stolen away. Lomas on the drive. Looks like he'll get fouled. So the Lakers will just inbound there from midcourt. Rosales now with the ball. Puts it inside. Nice pass. Gaviria. Lomas puts it up and in. So it's the Heat with the lead continuing, but the Lakers trying to draw close, trailing by 7. The Heat have really controlled the tempo of this game. Stitt passes it inside, drive on the ball, puts it up and in. Nicely done. 19-10 is your lead now. Nice block. And possession will go to the Heat. Substitutions now on the court, as we'll see Guzman come back in, as well as Servino. Turner coming out for a breather. So Stitt, who's helped control this offense for the Heat, looking for the open lane, gets double team momentarily. Stitt passing things around. Whistle under the board. And possession will go over to the Lakers. So turnover here by the Heat. And Lomas and Rosales will help bring things down into the front court. Rosales on the drive, puts it up off the backboard and in. Beautiful shot. He's got 6 points on the night. And the Heat maintaining the lead, but now it's 19-12. Stitt on the drive, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Lomas on the fast, quick transition. Will he take it all the way? Gets it swatted out of his hands. Rosales now puts it up, can't get it to drop. And rebound to Stitt. Now Stitt will do the quick transition. He is triple teamed, puts it up, no good, and it looks like will be a foul. So it'll be a push on the play. Looks like Rosales will get called for the foul. So inbounding for the Heat. Guzman over to Stitt. Eddie Stitt, the head coach, barking things over to his players out in the court. Stitt on the drive. Puts it up. Draws no iron. Rebound to Heat. Stolen away by the Lakers. Quick transition now. Under the basket, Stitt gets the ball. Lomas now comes up with it. He puts it up, gets it blocked. Stitt comes up with a rebound. Quick transition here by the Heat. Whistle on the play. Gaviria is going to get called for the foul. Guzman will inbound the ball over to Stitt. Heat continuing to lead here in this first half of play in this championship matchup between the 10 through 11-year-olds. Cross court pass over to Guzman. Oronce puts it up. There's the foul in the process of shooting. No, looks like there was an inside foul. So it looks like it may have been an offensive infraction, and it will be a turnover here in favor of the Lakers. Lakers trying to get some things generated here in this first half of play. They've trailed through most of this first half. Shot up right to the backboard. Sanchez on the attempted shot. Three-point attempt. Still trying to get the rebound, and the ball looks like it'll go out of bounds in possession of the Heat. So Guzman will inbound the ball here for the Heat. Stitt gets it knocked out of his hands, and possession will go back to the Lakers. So the Heat not able to capitalize on the turnover. Rosales on the shot. Rebound to Guzman. To Stitt. Stitt on the drive. Puts it up off the board. Can't get it to drop. Lomas on the transition. Cross the court pass. Over to Sanchez. He can't get it to drop. Guzman over to Stitt. Nice turnaround move by Stitt. Puts it up and in. So that makes it now a 21-12 lead. We'll have a couple of more substitutions here for the Heat. So the Lakers, the deficit continues to grow here for the Lakers. Rebound. Ball stolen away momentarily. Rosales back with the ball, puts it up off the board and in. Great shot. Rosales with 8 points on the night so far. 21-14 your score. Stitt on the drive, puts it up and in. Boy, he has just had a command of this offense here early in the first half of play. Nice inside pass to Lomas. Gets his own garbage and he puts it up and in. 8 points on the night for Lomas. As time just kind of begins to wind down here in the first half of play. And looks like it may have been a backcourt violation here, and the Heat will turn things over. So some of those turnovers have been somewhat of a detriment here for the Heat. Inside pass, up, no good. Gaviria gets the rebound to Rosales. Rosales puts it up, can't get it to drop. Stitt now in the quick transition, 2-on-1. Stitt gets fouled in the process. Man, he's done it. I believe that's his fourth time tonight, so the shot will count. So Stitt will go to the line to shoot one. So 21 points on the night just alone for Stitt. Far and away your leading scorer just in the first half. Can't get that one to sink. Chavez over to Lomas. Turn around there. No iron. Chavez gets the rebound. Tries to get it to Rosales. Gets knocked out of bounds. Lakers will maintain possession. Rosales to Lomas, puts it up and in. Nice turnaround shot by Lomas. So Lomas and Rosales have been the top scorers for the night here for the Lakers. Stitt trying to add more to the stats, puts it up and in. My goodness. What a nice drive. Rosales on the drive, can't get it to drop. Stitt now in the quick transition. Whistle on the play. Shot will not count, as it did not even go in. Lomas gets called for the foul. So it'll just be an inbound here for Stitt and the Heat. Time winding down here in the first half. The Heat with a pretty commanding lead so far. Actually, they changed things up. Looks like Stitt will come to the free throw line as... So he'll shoot 1 and 1. Stitt trying to add some more to that tally. Good touch. 10-point advantage here for the Delville Heat over the Mayfair Lakers. Still in the first half of play. Great to have you along with us here via City TV. J.R. Ibarra, along with our award-winning crew here for the city of Lakewood. And Stitt tries to bounce it right off of and ricochet and gets his own rebound, but looks like we'll get a whistle underneath the basket. What's going to be the call here? That looks like it will end the first half. So Delville will close out the first half with a 10-point advantage. All ready to start off the second half of play for first whistle of the second half. Servino gets called for the foul. That's his first of the night. That'll send Sanchez to the line for the first time on the evening. Once again, a 10-point advantage here for the Heat. Sanchez on the second attempt, makes it on that one. That's his first points of the night. 9-point advantage here for Delville. We're in the second half of play. Turnaround shot, falls, and advantage goes to the Lakers. Nice drive here by Sanchez, puts it off of the backboard, no good. Rebound Lakers, tied up under the basket. Finally, we get a whistle. Let's see who gets possession. Possession goes to the Heat. So Stitt, who has just mastered this offense all night long, works the ball around. Double team now and tie up, and this advantage or possession should go to the Lakers. Brief timeout on the court, just to make sure that Lomas is okay. So Lakers will take possession of the basketball, trying to make up a 9-point deficit early here in the second half of play. You're watching the 10 through 11-year-olds boys championship here for Lakewood Youth Sports. Inside pass, Sanchez puts it up off the board and in. Looks like it will count as well. Actually, that was Gaviria making the play. Servino once again on the foul. That is his second of the night. So Gaviria getting his first basket of the night. We'll try to make it a 3-point play. And gets it. Nice touch. So it's a 6-point advantage now. The Lakers are inching closer towards the Heat. Stitt on the drive. Puts it up and in. Lomas on the quick transition. To Sanchez. Nice feed under the basket. Ball stolen away by Stitt. He's going to go 1-on-3. Puts it up. Can't get it to drop. Rebound to the Heat. Ball stolen away by Lomas. He's going to do the quick transition. Has an open lane. Puts it up. Gets fouled in the process of shooting on the court. And that'll send him to the line for 2. Stitt on the foul. Nice drop by Lomas. And can't get that second one to drop. But the Lakers are inching ever so closely to the Heat here as we're right in the midst of the second half of play. This ball stolen away. Lakers once again on a fast break. Shot up and in. Nice touch there. So it's just a 5-point advantage by the Heat. So the Lakers have really tightened it up here. Having trailed by as much as 10 points, and it looks like that might be a block. So Heat with Stitt on the drive. Nice pass over. Good shot. Rebound to the Heat. Stitt now with the basketball. Gets triple team. Puts it up off the board. Gets fouled in the process of shooting. Already 26 points on the night just for Stitt. Far and away your leading scorer. Makes it now 27 points on the night for Stitt. So we'll have some replacements here for the Heat. Kane, Donnelly come in for the replacement here. Stitt trying to make it 28 points on the night on his own personal stats. And he's got it. Nice touch. So back now to a 7-point lead. Ball stolen away by Stitt. Decides to pull up. Now looks to get into the inside drive. Good pass here by Once. Puts it up. Off the board. No good. Rebound to the Heat. Scramble for the ball, and the Lakers come up with it. Nice cross-the-court pass to Lomas. Puts it up and in. Gets fouled in the process of shooting, so it will count. So Lomas trying to convert it into a 3-point play. Lomas with 13 points on the night. He's been the leading scorer here for the Lakers. Gets it in and out. Rebound to the Heat. Lakers do tighten it up once again here on the scoreboard. Stitt now getting double teamed, triple teamed. Rebound to Lakers. Gets swatted away. Stitt, it looks like we have a whistle under the basket. So the Lakers continue to trail in this contest here in the second half of play. As you see, it's a 32-27 advantage here by the Heat. Rosales on the drive, puts it up left-handed, can't get it to drop. Lomas tries to get it, no good. Stitt on the rebound. Quick transition now by the Heat. Gets it knocked away momentarily, puts it up on the turnaround, no good. Whistle under the basket. Let's see who it will go against. So it'll be possession here for the Lakers. Rosales to Lomas. Ball stolen away by Stitt. On the drive. Puts it up off the board and in. The Heat with that advantage. Lomas puts it up off the board. No good. Scramble. And it looks like, I believe, the Heat will maintain possession here. So Stitt, who's been really your offensive leader for both squads, over to Turner. Turner gets it slapped away. Ball picked up here by the Lakers. Rosales off the backboard and in. Great touch. Rosales with 10 points on the night, and it's the Lakers trailing by 5. Stitt on the double team. Comes under, puts it up, draws the foul. No. Call will go in favor of the Lakers. So possession Lakers, this gives them an opportunity to really tighten things up as they trail it by 5. Trying to cut it down. Nice inside pass, up and in. Beautifully done. So it's 34-31. The Lakers have been chipping away at it very methodically. Oh, there's a little confusion there. Stitt had thrown the ball out of bounds, and it looks like Coach Stitt was trying to call a timeout. And Lakers will have possession. So Coach Stitt was maintaining that he was calling timeout, Eddie Stitt. And unfortunately, Dewa Stitt had thrown the basketball out of bounds. So this gives the Lakers the opportunity. Ball slapped away by Stitt. Oh, man, what a block. I'm sure letting out a little bit of frustration after that miscue. Lomas underneath the basket. Gaviria with a shot. Can't get it to drop. Rebound by the Lakers. Tie up under the basket. And possession. Possession will go in favor of the Heat. So the Lakers, unfortunately, not able to capitalize on the miscue by the Heat on that timeout situation. So now the Heat still maintaining the lead, but it has been chipped away at here in the second half. Ball stolen away. Stitt puts it off the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. Lomas gets called for the foul. That'll send Stitt to the free throw line. Stitt drops it. He's already made 7 free throws on the night, or he's dropped 7 free throws. Done a nice job at the line as well. So Stitt can't get that one to drop. Lomas on the rebound and transition. Lakers rebound. We have whistle under the basket in the key. So Chavez will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Kane is back in the ball game for the Heat. Also seeing Turner back in the game. Chavez can't get that one to drop. So the Lakers. Looks like we'll have a replacement here, and the Heat's going to replace a couple more players. Servino back in the game. And Guzman back in the game here for the Heat. So Chavez trying to get the second of 2. Can't get it to drop, and Stitt with a rebound. Heat on the drive. Across the court pass. Lomas all by himself puts it up and in. So the Lakers have cut it to 2. They have really done an excellent job of chipping it away. And Stitt forces his way under the basket. He'll get called for the travel. So this now gives the Lakers the advantage, or I should say the opportunity, to try to tie things up. They have not been tied since early in the first half of play. Rosales puts it up. Draws nothing. So now, in typical fashion, the Heat just kind of gather things up, slows it down. Ball stolen away by the Lakers. Fast break. Turnaround shot, Cavadia. Stitt, all by himself on the drive. Gets fouled in the process, will not drop the basket. So that will send him to the free throw line. So Stitt having a tremendous night from the free throw line. That's his 8th free throw made. Takes it back to a 3-point advantage. Now we have a replacement and sub with Sanchez coming in for Chavez here for the Lakers. So Stitt far and away has had tremendous control offensively here for the Heat. Can't drop the second. So Lomas, looks like a double dribble. So a costly turnover here by the Lakers, as the Heat will maintain a 4-point advantage. Stitt momentarily gets slapped away. Double team now, triple team. Might be an inside reach going against the Lakers. Gavadia getting called for the foul. So timeout on the court here by Coach Stitt, as the Heat with a 36-33 advantage over the Lakers. Guzman will inbound the ball here for the Heat. Stitt gets double teamed. Nice turnaround, puts it up and in. My goodness, he's just been a man on fire all night long. Rosales now on the quick transition, inside pass. Gaviria from 3 points. In and out, what a heartbreaker. And Stitt. What can you say? What a superstar he has been through the evening. Gets the ball slapped away momentarily. Looks like it may be a turnover here that goes in favor of the Lakers. So trailing by 3. Time running down. Lakers trying to get things going here offensively. As we mentioned, they were trailing at a halftime by 10. Turnaround shot by Gaviria. Can't get it to drop. Rebound tied up under the basket. Gaviria over to Rosales for 3. He can't get it to drop. Up and in. Nice turnaround shot by Sainz. And Stitt. Inside pass. Can't get it to drop. And whistle under the basket. Lomas getting called for the foul. What do I say? At the free throw line. Doesn't get the lucky bounce. Time now being a factor that is working against the Lakers. And it looks like we may have ourselves a change as Chavez will now come in. Lomas will sit down for a breather. Kane is now going to come back into the ball game for the Heat as well. So the Lakers really need to think about bringing back the tempo up a little bit here as time is now being a factor. Whistle once again to the basket might be a lane violation. Gaviria will inbound here for the Lakers. Timeout on the court. It's the Heat leading by 3. Rosales on the drive gets fouled in the process of dribbling. That should send him to the line. So Rosales to the free throw line. High Archer in and out. Rosales with 10 points on the night. Second leading scorer here for the Lakers. Rosales on his own rebound. Comes under the basket. Can't get the turnaround layup. Tie up under the basket. Sanchez now with a basketball. And looks like Sanchez will head to the free throw line. No, looks like they'll inbound the ball from midcourt here. So the Lakers trying to make up that 3-point deficit. Rosales now with the basketball. Has a bit of a lane, puts it up off and in. 1 point advantage by the Heat. Full court pressure now. Shot up, no good. Rebound here by the Lakers. Trying to get the lead. And whistle on the drive. So the Lakers will inbound the basketball as they trail by one, but time is slowly running out here. So Lakers trying to make things happen. As we mentioned, trailing by as much as 10 points in the half. Rosales on the drive and in. Shot will count. So just like that, the Lakers take the lead by one. As Rosales drops it in on the drive, he'll go to the line for one to try to make it a three-point play and a two-point advantage here by the Lakers. So Stitt has to sit down because of the number of fouls he has. This will bring back into the lineup Kane. So Rosales trying to add another point into the tally here for the Lakers. Nice touch, puts it up. Can't get it to drop, but the Lakers maintaining a one-point advantage. Whistle. And it looks like we'll have a timeout here on the court. It's the Lakers leading by one. The Heat trying to make things happen as they trail in this second half for the first time tonight. So don't say to the free throw line. We'll try to tie things up. We'll actually try to take the lead here with a one-on-one situation. Nice tight ball game. Boy, it looked for a while there that the Heat had such an advantage, thanks in part to Stitt and his great scoring throughout most of this game. He's been far and away the leading scorer here for the Heat. Odonce Ode has 4 points. Puts it up. No good. Rebound off to the Heat. Whistle under the basket. This might send them back to the free throw line. Looks like Gaviria gets called for the foul. Odonce back to the free throw line. Once again with the opportunity to tie things up here for the Heat. So it's beginning to be a nail biter here, folks. Lakers with that 1 point advantage late here in the second half. First one does not drop. So the best the Heat can do at this point, if he drops the free throw, is to tie things up. Real crucial shot, real crucial rebound here for both of these squads. Second is not in. Lakers will take possession. Cross the court pass. Inside and in. Lakers by 3. Time running out. Ball slapped away, possession to the Lakers. So Gaviria will inbound things here for the Lakers with that 3-point lead. Rosales on the drive, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Scramble for the ball. Quick transition by the Heat. Ball stolen away by the Lakers. Pass, unfortunately, will be a turnover here for the Lakers. And the ball might have been a travel, unfortunately called against Donnelly. Gaviria will inbound the ball for the Lakers as they maintain that lead. Time running out here in this championship matchup. Rosales getting double teamed. Looks like the Lakers just might want to run the clock out here. Crossover to Gaviria. Gets fouled in the process of the drive. So Gaviria to the line here. Can't get that one to drop. So Lakers maintain that 3-point advantage. Time slowly winding down here in this championship matchup. Rebound to the Lakers. Rosales looks like he's going to tie things up, and that will be it. The Lakers able to chip their way back from a 10-point deficit and come up winning the ball game and winning this championship matchup here for Lakewood Youth Sport. Big congratulations to head coach Giovanni Gaviria and Daniel Rosales, as both teams make the congratulations at midcourt, and our congratulations to the Mayfair Lakers, but also to a great game put up by the DeVal Heat. For all of us here at City TV, I'm J.R. Ibarra. Thanks for joining us as the Lakers are your 10 through 11-year-old champions here for 2025.